Thomas Enquist pretty comprehensively. Four and three, and went to 'Now, if he had challenged, he'd have been right. I think some players still are not aware that Hawkeye's available here. Again, the athleticism.
That's a great shot, and the key there is where he's making contact with the ball, so he's cutting the corners to take on that forehand.
Lovely slice. Serve set it up, but it still needed finishing off.
Such a beautiful side in the game. A good serve volley.
Side packed out, absolutely packed out. It's a bigger crowd than I can remember here in the last decade. And out on court, Gonzalez 1-2. Vicious slice, but Henman wasn't really fooled. And up there with plenty of time.
Hey, he picked it early enough, did Henman here, but just have a look at his eyes when he's going to hit the line. Yeah, it's the way he's got to take this match on, isn't it? That second serve from Gonzalez is probably one of the weakest parts of his game.
That's just what he's looking for.
Yeah, big difference when you come to that backhand wing. It's not as effective than Gonzalez. And that's why in many ways this court for Henman is a perfect court, because he can use a slice and come in behind it, and it's tough for opponents like Gonzalez to hit through the ball.
He's got a challenge. Far end from us, so difficult to be precise about it. Not close enough. Had the feeling it was out. Here we go. Foul. Gonzalez is laughing.
Gonzalez has 2 challenges remaining.
So the first break point saved.
Advantage, Gonzalez. Okay, Gonzalez.
Yes, good work from Fernando Gonzalez.
And interesting to see the trajectory of the ball from Gonzalez there. Plenty of height, plenty of top spin, and Henman really difficult there, playing it above his shoulders.
Left.
Again, a beautiful volley.
13 love.
Just look at the racket head, just keeps it nice and low, in front of the body. No swing at all on that one.
Very close. He's giving it a strong look. Wouldn't have been much between ball and line. There's Henman getting some of his own medicine there.
13-15.
Well, certainly the element of surprise, wasn't it?
Super rally, great work from Gonzalez.
Yeah, this is the key there from Gonzalez, getting that backhand low. Thereafter, tough for Henman.
Incredible bit of retrieving from Henman there on the backhand. He's being stretched to the limit, but it just worked here. What a fetch. Gonzalez will put that down as a wasted opportunity. And he paid for it. Another rocket serve from Henman, and he leads 4 games to 3 in his open back to the Royal Albert Hall. This is a winner-take-all match, because the winner of this will make it through to the final on Sunday. Both of them have wins over Thomas Enquist. Henman in 3 sets, Gonzalez here in 2. (3-4). Both have saved break points in their last service games.
Let's reserve.
It was a direct hit and very nearly nasty. Luckily it bounced a little more than it might have. Here's the incident of the rally before. Yes, I think thankful for the bounce in the court. (124 miles an hour).
14.
Some brute force there from the Chilean.
Back himself to make that forehand. Incredible racket head speed that Gonzalez generates from this forehand.
So it's nip and tuck all the way. 4 games each. The rallies by and large are pretty short, which would suit Henman, but Gonzalez is staying with him.
Yeah, it's tough for Tim to really implement his game plan because of the quality of the shots and the opponent are keeping him back, so it's tough for Henman to get forwards to the net. Again, a percentage serve straight into the backhand.
It looks such a rhythmic action. Just on the forehand where he can create some mischief.
Yeah, interesting there, Gonzalez. Actually just moved back a little bit just to give himself a little more time with the backhand.
Just occasionally starting to let him down now. And Gonzalez has a chance for a break. got away with that. A British net. Well, the serve that looked so good broke down there, and there is the first break of serve, and it goes to the man from Chile. Gonzalez, of course, now just has to serve out for the first set. It's been that close. So a bit of late lunch for Gonzalez. Have a look at some of these stats from the opening set. See, Gonzalez doing well on first and second serve, but Tim not doing well on second serve at all.
Yeah, that's the big difference, isn't it? Second serve points won. Henman only 14%. You see the pressure on that last game caused him to do the double faults. I mean, Gonzalez on the first and second up above 70%. So he's posting some good numbers, and so often you look at a match and you look at certain stats and it's so much based around the quality of the serving. Points won or points lost quite often determines the outcome of the match.
Tim making the forrows to the net, and by and large doing it successfully. But Tim not happy the way the latter part of that last game went. And, it may be tough. Unforced errors, and of course not helped by the double fault.
Yeah, just a few more, and in some ways it's not a bad thing because he's kind of controlling the point under his terms, but because you're playing Gonzalez you feel as though you've got to do a lot more on the court, so he's trying to get to the net, but at the same time he's got to get the balance of playing controlled tennis.
So Gonzalez then serving for the first set after a minute shy of half an hour. High standard of form from both men for much of this first set, but Henman's has dropped.
Took a bit of pace off the serve there to Gonzalez and paid the price for it.
13-15.
Right into the hitting zone there for Henman.
Couple of decent forehands, and he's got a slither of a chance here.
13.
Going to challenge.
Challenge on the court on the right service line. The ball's called in.
He's certainly cutting it fine, Gonzalez. Did he get just a bit of the line? Yes, he did.
40-13.
And he's now got set point. Henman's forehand working a treat in this game.
Yeah, built up really for the quality of the return, able to dictate thereafter.
Yeah, 120-mile-an-hour serve seemed bigger than a second set point. But the longest rally of the set ends it. Gonzalez not really able to fire on his forehand, but he does enough. He takes the first set in 34 minutes, 6 games to 4. Into set number 2. Of course, on Wednesday in his opening match, Tim had to come from a set down against Thomas Enquist to finally make it through 10-8 in the champions tiebreak.
I definitely feel that Henman's approaching this match in the right way. I don't think it's a case where he's got to change his tactics. He's got to keep to getting forward, as he did on the last point. But I think just let him down was the quality of his second serve in that particular set.
Forehand seems to have gone off. Now Gonzalez is able to rip more and more.
30.
Getting a lot of joy on that backhand return now. Beautifully angled volley.
So tight into the net is Henman after the serve. Very good footwork.
That's more like it. That's what he's got to recapture. That's what kept him afloat in the opening stages of the opening set and let him down in that crucial 9th game. But as you say, Chris, there's nothing wrong with his tactics.
Yeah, it's spot on. It's what he does best, and it's what he's excellent at. And it's always interesting when you watch tennis players, how do they play? What are their tactics on the court? You see from Henman, just under 60% of his shots being taken inside the court, whereas Gonzalez only 40. So Gonzalez is, if you like, the